Your head is out. Okay. Wait.
That should work. Let's go back a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. So, it's been a little while. A lot of things have happened and changed, and we've evolved. And one of the things that helped with our change is been a morning routine, especially for me.
Okay, yeah, so we're talking about Ayurveda, the importance of a morning routine in Ayurveda. And Ayurveda is the science of life. I can't ever get this right. Okay, I'm going to school learning this stuff. And most of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about is from what I've learned from school. Maharishi Ayurveda, I believe that's university. So the Ayurveda stresses, and it goes back to the ancient India Vedic societies. I think it originated in the Himalayas, Arabic life. And it's like one part of like this whole, the Vedas, if you know about the Vedas.
Yes.
All the books of the Vedas. Sure.
As you can see, it's very big. There's a lot of stuff to this, and then this isn't even all of it.
Yeah. So, anyway, so one of the books of the Vedas is the Ayurvedic knowledge of life that teaches about a lot of kind of how to keep the body in balance and health and balance. There you go. All right, so one of the things they talk about is the importance of a daily routine. I think daily routine in general helps to keep balance, especially the Vata dosha. There's the three doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Vata is very sensitive to like irregular routines, and it's the one that's most likely to go out of balance. So part of that, I think, is one of the reasons why having a regular routine is good. But anyway, so we have started doing, well, a while ago, but we figured we'd talk about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Daily routine, which is pretty basic for everyone. It's the same for everybody. So that you can get into more dosha specific like things to do, but for all of humanity would benefit from a daily routine that consists of you wake up in the morning, ideally in the 6 a.m. hour or before, in the Vata time frame somewhere if you can. That helps you stay more awake during the day. But you oil gargle, you oil, swish, and gargle. Use sesame oil or coconut oil as a way to process it so that
You purify it.
yeah, by heating it and whatnot. But anyway, so you swish with that, gargle with it, and you brush your teeth. Obviously, tongue scrape. So use a metal tongue scraper and scrape your tongue, and then you do either sesame oil or they have other types of oils.
Some ghee.
Or ghee is another good one for your pitta. You can use, but it goes up the nose, so like a drop basically in each nose, and like breathe it in, breathe it up. I mean, and what else? Other parts of
Cleaning your face. Make sure you exfoliate, massage your ears.
Oh, that's Abhyanga, so doing oil massage on the body. If you were going to die, everyone's supposed to do that though, so that's one you have to look into more. You can do the dry brushing or whatever. That's also one that can like aggravate. You're prone to dry or Vata, you can aggravate Vata dosha. Alright, so what do? Oil gargle, tongue scrape, brush teeth, nausea, we're breathing oil up into your nose. There you go. And what else?
Flushing.
That's not in the...
Oh, it's not in... Oh, okay.
But it is something that a lot of the like monks and stuff do.
Gotcha.
Cleanse and purify the body every day. They do the neti pot, saltwater flush. Basically the idea of this is to flush all the toxins out of your nasal, because this is connected directly to your brain, right? So you're flushing out toxins. The oil helps to protect that, put a barrier there. So if you're breathing, whatever you're breathing in, toxins kind of how they get trapped basically. So it helps in the purification process. And all this morning daily routine stuff helps in balancing and purifying the body, helping to release toxin from the body. So after those, then drink warm or hot water. They say the first thing in the morning you should drink is hot or warm water. Whatever one you can stand. And you can put a little bit of lemon in it, or lime juice, or honey maybe, but basically the warm water helps to stimulate the GI system and help flush things through. And then go after that. And then there's a couple other things.
Like meditation or?
Meditation, yeah, meditation in the morning, like 20 or 30 minutes of meditation in the morning, some sort of morning exercise routine, whether it be yoga. They really stress a morning walk is very good to invigorate the body and the cells and all that stuff, the mind and whatnot, because you're getting that early morning sun, which is all about that energy. And then you eat breakfast. Did I miss anything?
That seems pretty good.
Yeah, and then if you eat a light breakfast, easily digestible, no really greasy stuff that you can, no fried foods, no meats or dairy. Lunchtime, ideally right around noon, you eat your biggest meal of the day, where you can have like all your undigestible foods. And then your evening meal, ideally before 6 o'clock, is where you have another lighter meal and easily digestible lighter meal. And you want to be easy to digest because you're about to go to bed, within a few hours. Oh yeah, be in bed by 10 o'clock and sleep through the night. There's also an afternoon meditation you do also, which is helpful. But yeah, I think that's mostly, I don't want this video to be too long. But that's mostly, that's like the basics of a daily routine. Obviously your food that you cook, you want it to be freshly prepared, organic, no leftovers, and leftovers are defined as food that's over 24 hours. Limit the processed foods. Anything else you need there?
When you actually figure out what your dosha is, make sure you try to stay within those areas, because there's going to be things after you start to figure it out that's really going to aggravate you during different meals, so you have to really pay attention.
You mean foodstuffs?
Yeah.
Yeah, so ideally, if you check what your dosha or main dosha, or we call it prakriti, what your dosha makeup is, so whether you're a vata dominant or a pitta dominant or a kapha or like kapha pitta or whatever your combination, because there's almost endless combinations because everyone's a little different, right? But there's like I think 9 basic combinations, but I think 9, but whatever. Anyway, so whatever you find out your dosha makeup is, then there's more. It can get a little more specific and like things to eat and how to like pacify your more dominant dosha if it's aggravated and that sort of thing. But yeah, Ayurveda is pretty interesting, and since we've started doing our actual, because I've always meditated and done yoga and we eat most of the food we eat is organic. We drink filtered water. So there's a couple of things we adjusted to add in to our daily routine, like getting to bed and waking up at certain times, and how we ate our meals, like the biggest meal during lunch, we did that. And it's actually made quite a bit of difference in our overall health and balance. So,
absolutely.
yeah.
So get a daily routine.